Hello, we are 4Kids 8. Let's learn about the dwarf planet Pluto. Pluto is a dwarf planet in the Kuiper Belt. It is just past Neptune. Pluto was discovered in 1930 and was classified as a planet in our solar system. In 2006, it was downgraded to the status of a dwarf planet. At 1,473 miles, or 2,370 kilometers in diameter, Pluto is the largest known dwarf planet. But it is still less than 1/5 the size of the Earth. It is about half the width of the United States and is only 2/3 the size of the Earth's moon. Pluto is 1/3 water ice and 2/3 rock. Water ice is water that has been decomposed by sunlight over a long period of time, which leaves hydrogen and oxygen lost in space. Pluto is also covered in ices and has many mountain ranges. It also has many scattered craters and it has light and dark regions. Next, let's talk about Pluto's moons. Pluto has 5 moons named Styx, Nix, Kerberos, Hydra, and the biggest one, Charon. Charon is almost half the size of Pluto itself. Because they're so close in size, Pluto has an unusual orbit. Both Pluto and Charon orbit around the same space between them, kind of like how stars can orbit around each other. Because of this, scientists call Pluto and Charon a double dwarf planet. Charon and Pluto are only 12,200 miles apart. That's less than the distance between Sydney and London on Earth. It takes 6.4 days for Charon and Pluto to rotate around each other. This is because the same side of Pluto and the same side of Charon are always facing each other. Like Venus and Uranus, Pluto has an unusual rotation. Its rotation around the Sun is tilted at 57 degrees, so it almost spins on its side. While most planets spin from west to east, Pluto, like Uranus and Venus, spin from east to west. This is because Pluto is so far from the Sun, and it takes a long time to make one full rotation. One full rotation is 1 year, and on Pluto, this takes about 248 Earth years. That means 248 Earth years is the same as 1 year on Pluto. One rotation around its moon Charon, or 1 day on Pluto, takes about 153 hours, or just under 6.4 days, as mentioned in the previous slide. Let's talk about some interesting facts about Pluto. Pluto is a pretty cool dwarf planet. It does not usually have an atmosphere, but when it gets close enough to the Sun, some of Pluto's ice thaws and helps create an atmosphere. This is because Pluto's orbit takes the shape of an oval, so at some times it's closer to the Sun, and at some times it's very far from the Sun. Pluto was also named after the Roman god of the underworld. This was suggested by an 11-year-old child in England. This means an 11-year-old helped name this dwarf planet. Thanks for listening to some facts about Pluto, and have a nice day.